So this is the Particella 68 vineyards. It's the oldest vineyards from our family. The vine here are from 50 years old and more. So when the vine are so old, the production becomes lower than normal, but we have more minerality, more structure than other vineyards. So this is the reason why in 2002 we decided to keep separately the production from these vineyards and to produce the single vineyards. It's only 2 hectares of vineyards. The soil is limestone soil. There are a lot of stone, calcareous soil. So it's a kind of soil that gives us more minerality and more elegant flavor. It's a good pairing with a lot of things, food. It's a perfect aperitif. It's easy to drink it anytime during the day. Of course, it's a very steep vineyard, as you see. We have to do everything by hand here. This is the soil. You can see which kind of soil there is. It's calcareous soil. The vines are very old, as I explained before.
How old are they?
This one can be 60, 70 years. Each year some vine died and we only used to plant another new one in the same place. It's very difficult to work here, but this is the reason why we decide only to change the vine that are not in good health. You can see. But in all Valdobbiadene area production, I believe that's difficult to do mechanical work, as it's a very steep area. It's almost impossible.
Up again.
We will go to the top part and the other part. So we are not using, for example, herbicide. We are cutting the grass by hand. Production this year, I believe that can be a good year. Maybe the harvest is coming earlier than last year, maybe a week before. As until now, the summer is a very sunny summer, hot summer.
Healthy. Up and down.
Yes, exactly. We do not need to go to gym.
No.
But only working. Is not DOCG. It's the new area that is only DOC.
So all of that is DOC.
So up the road is DOCG on the hill, and down is DOC area. So we are a family winery. My father and my grandfather too, they was a wine producer. But my father passed away 25 years ago. And in the previous year, he thought that having 2 daughters, maybe none of us can continue to make wine, no? But we was doing another job, me and my sister, before, and we decided to lost our job that we had before to dedicate full time to produce wine. So maybe he transmitted us the passion for wine, and at the beginning was like a hobby, but since 25 years. It's our unique job.
It's your passion.
Exactly. So we began around 30 years ago. It was 86, 87. And step by step, we bought some new vineyards. We rebuilt the winery in the same place where it was before. And so we are here. And now a new generation will continue, as my niece is already working with us.
And how many hectares have you
Actually,
got?
we are working 25 hectares.
Producing how many bottles?
330,000 bottles a year.
DOCG?
DOCG. We only are growing one vineyard outside the DOCG area. And we produce around 20,000 bottles of DOC Treviso.
Okay.
It's really a small production for us. I believe that our history is to produce Valdoviade and DOCG. Also in the next future, I believe that the area can make the difference. And 68 is the plot number.
Okay.
So it's not fantasy name, but it's real the location of the vineyard.
So all of this is picked by hand?
Yes, only
And
we
maintained.
still use to pick up the grapes in cases,
Yeah.
in small cases of 20 kilos, and we gently press the grapes without the stemming, so the whole grapes directly in the press machine. We gently press, and immediately after pressing, of course it's white vinification, so we divide immediately the liquid from the solid part, and removing a tank the juice, keeping immediately cold for a few days for the clarification. We keep around 50% of our production must, and we use the must to start the fermentation. So Particella has been done using only 100% must, and the other production is we use to do a blend using wine and must. So only increasing the temperature, the fermentation starts. Of course, we have to keep the must at -1-2 degrees. So at this temperature, any yeasts can work. We still have must from vintage 16 in the winery, so you can taste the real varietal flavor.